Hi, my name is Jo Wise with jowiseleadership.com, and we've got a fair bit of craziness happening here at the moment. We've got our house up for auction in about a month, so we've got heaps of work going on. We're buying a house, we're just back at work after school holidays, my parents are visiting for 3 weeks, I've got heaps of stuff happening in my career. So like you, I choose a busy life. I love a fulfilled life where I'm doing lots of really cool stuff. And in my career, I love my career. It's very important to me, and I'm really making a difference in other people's lives as well. So because I choose all of that, it is an extremely crazy and busy life a lot of the time, even when we're not selling houses or buying houses. But it's really interesting because sometimes I feel it is just craziness and busyness. And then there's other times when I'm really thriving in all of the stuff that I choose to have in my life. And the difference between both of those different feelings and experiences is pretty much if I'm taking the time to have a bit of me time, have a bit of quiet time, and to reconnect with who I am. Now, I know that sounds a bit pink fluffy bunny, yet it really does make the difference. So last night, I actually felt things starting to get a bit, there's lots of people in the house, nothing's where it's supposed to go, I don't normally live like this, and heading into a new week with, oh my goodness, all of this stuff I needed to get done, I really felt things starting to get a bit tight. So I actually sat down after everyone went to bed, lit a candle, and then ran through this exercise. I do it myself whenever I get the time, whenever I take the time to do it, whenever I feel I need to. And it's also something that I run my clients through a lot of the time. If we're having a chat on the phone and they're like, I need to make an important decision and I'm not sure what to do, because they're not trusting themselves, then I'll run them through this. If they're, they're lacking clarity, if they're busy mind, whatever it is, this will quite often help my clients get back on track and find the clarity and the solutions that they need. So I thought I'd run you through it today so that you can access this whenever you want as well. It only takes a couple of moments. So what we're going to do is I'll actually run you through what we're going to do and then we'll actually do it. To start with is I like to imagine I've got a thought bubble outside of my head, so it removes my thoughts from my head. And then if my brain's really, really busy and I don't need my thoughts, like when I'm trying to relax, for example, I'll just remove that thought bubble and then I can get it back later. The other thing is I like to connect through my heart and then down into what I call my power center. I've heard called my power center from someone else, I'm sure. This is for us women, the heart of our intuition, our power center, our core. It's called a lot of different things. I like to call it our power center because I know that for me and my clients, when we're connecting with this part of our body, it really gives us the clarity, the intuition. We connect with the intuition, so it gives us the answers we need. It gives us the peace. Basically it can access us to anything that we really want in the moment. So where this is I actually, when I'm doing this exercise, I put my hands right on the lowest part of my tummy. And if you need to know a bit more detail than that, it's about sort of 9 centimeters below the belly button and halfway between the front and the back. So it's that area of your body that if you were trying to stop yourself from going to the toilet doing a wee, it's that place, so your pelvic floor muscle area. So that's the actual specific area we're going to connect with. So firstly, what we're going to do is take some slow breaths. We're going to slow our breaths down, slow our body and everything down, or disconnect our thoughts if they're still running through your mind. We'll allow our awareness to drop down into our power center, take a few moments there, and then move out of it. So for those of you that would like a little bit of clarity, maybe a little bit of peace, a little bit of quiet, a little bit of reconnection, building trust with yourself, then let's run through this exercise now. I'm going to run through it quite quickly, but you can take as little or as long as you like to do this. So just take a couple of moments now to slow down your breath. Breathing through your nostrils if that works for you. And as you feel your body and your mind start to slow, if it serves you, just disconnect your thought bubble. We don't need to think right now. And just allow your awareness to drop down out of your head, like autumn leaves falling from a tree, connecting through your heart, and then landing at your core, your power center, the home of your intuition. Just simply breathe into that space nice and deeply. Feel yourself slow. Feel yourself let go. Feel yourself stop. Take some moments there for yourself, as long as you need. And when you feel that, spend a few moments there. And when you're ready, just gently bring yourself back. Open your eyes and notice the calmness, the clarity, the space that you feel. And I'd love to hear how this works for you when you're using it and what it's helping you achieve. Because when we're doing this, particularly in times of busyness, it really helps us to be more productive, to be a better version of ourselves, to really take things to the next level. And if you like this idea about being more productive and being the best version of you and taking things to a new level, then you might be interested in our Rise and Thrive events. We've got another one coming up. Hi, my name is Jo Wise with jowiseleadership.com, and I'm running a workshop for professional women leaders, and I would love you to come along. So if your career and leadership are important to you, yet you're done with the exhaustion and the burnout that's been associated with that in the past, then I urge you to come along to our next Rise and Thrive event. I love spending time with professional women and helping them succeed in a supportive way that really helps them thrive. There are so many messages out there at the moment telling us that if we want to succeed, we have to push harder, faster, longer, and more. And it is leading so many women to burnout. And it is not the answer. That's why I created Rise and Thrive. It is for our careers, for our leadership, for our health, for things that are important to us, for our families. Rise and Thrive is for us. It's filled with practical tools and strategies that are going to help you do things differently and still achieve your goals and your outcomes. So there's a link below. Please check it out and register. And also, please feel free to share it with your colleagues and your friends. And I look forward to seeing you all there soon.
I am going to wake up tomorrow and back myself. Get on with it and do it.
Guide any negative self-talk that stems from fear into more positive and sustainable thought processes.
Don't think twice about it. It's worth every single minute of your time. It's so much value, and it's so simple learning, but the value that you get out of it is completely worth your time.
Yeah, I like the fact that you can apply the situation of one person and make it relevant to everyone.